Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're taking something that looks terrifyingly complex and making it completely manageable. A huge shout out to Assignment on Click for powering today's breakdown on mastering essential AutoCAD commands. If you've ever wanted to draft like a pro, but felt, a little intimidated by the software, you are in the exact right place. Let's get right into it. Let's address the elephant in the room right off the bat. When you first fire up AutoCAD, the interface looks, frankly, like a complex spaceship dashboard. There are countless panels, settings, and tiny icons literally everywhere, so it's totally normal to feel a bit of anxiety when looking at it. But here is the incredibly good news. You absolutely do not need to learn every single feature at once to start creating real, accurate drawings.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our highly curated toolkit for today. We're covering Conquering AutoCAD Overwhelm, the core drawing commands, the essential editing commands, your first practical workflow, and finally, pro habits and next steps.
Starting with Section 1, Conquering AutoCAD Overwhelm, and understanding the interface and terminology.
You see, the secret to mastering this software isn't in clicking a million tiny buttons. The real power is actually right at your fingertips, on the keyboard. AutoCAD commands are basically instructions you type directly into the command line at the bottom of your screen. Instead of hunting through toolbars, you just type a shortcut, like the letter L for line, and boom, you're instantly drafting. This is how the pros do it. It guarantees speed, exact precision, and it builds incredible confidence with the software's core design.
Moving on to Section 2, the core drawing commands. These are the raw materials of your digital drafting board.
Think of these tools as the absolute foundation of your work. First up is the line command, shortcut L. This is your go-to for straight lines, walls, boundaries, you name it. Almost every technical drawing begins right here. You just type L, hit enter, and click your points. But if you want to use it like a pro, don't just guess. Type in an exact distance, like 100 units, for perfect accuracy. Oh, and here's a massive tip for beginners. Turn on ortho mode. This feature essentially locks your cursor to keep your lines perfectly straight at exact 90-degree angles. It's an absolute lifesaver.
Next up is the circle command, shortcut C. You're going to use this constantly for things like mechanical parts, columns, holes, and architectural symbols. AutoCAD gives you a few different ways to draw these, but honestly, the easiest starting point is the center radius method. You just click a center point and then type your radius. But I really have to emphasize this. Always double-check if your specific plan requires a radius or a diameter. Remember, a radius is only half the diameter. Mixing them up will instantly throw off the scale of your entire drawing, and nobody wants that.
All right, Section 3, the essential editing commands. Think of these as the sculpting tools to refine your work.
If the drawing commands are your raw clay, the editing commands are your sculpting tools. First in this toolkit is the offset command, shortcut O. This creates a parallel copy of an object at a specific distance. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how AutoCAD saves you time and ensures total accuracy. Imagine you need to draw a wall that's exactly 150 units thick. You don't guess or try to freehand a second line. No way. You simply draw one line, type O, enter 150, select your line, and instantly offset a perfectly parallel wall edge. It's that easy.
Next, we have adjusting placements with the move command. You type M, select your object, pick a base point, and choose your new location. Now pay close attention to that third step, selecting a base point. This is the exact reference point you're grabbing the object by. For precise placement, it's absolutely crucial to use object snaps, like grabbing the exact endpoint or midpoint of a line as your base point rather than just eyeballing it. Eyeballing just doesn't cut it here.
Very similar to move is the copy command, which uses the shortcut CO. This duplicates objects while leaving your original perfectly in place. Why is this so vital? Well, professional drafting is all about efficiency. If you're designing a dining room, you aren't manually redrawing 8 separate chairs. You draw one perfect chair, and then you use copy to duplicate it consistently around the table. It completely eliminates repeated work.
So the really crucial point here is understanding the difference between our last two editing tools, trim and erase. They get so easily confused by new users. Trim, using the shortcut TR, acts like a pair of scissors. It cuts or removes only a part of an overlapping object, which is absolutely perfect for cleaning up those messy corners where lines cross. Erase, on the other hand, with the shortcut E, is more like a sledgehammer. It completely deletes the whole selected object. A super common beginner mistake is taking the sledgehammer and erasing a whole line when they really just needed to use the scissors to trim an overlapping edge.
Now, what's really interesting about this summary is that it gives you the ultimate Magic 7 cheat sheet: line, circle, trim, offset, move, copy, and erase. These are literally the only commands you need to start drawing confidently today. You don't need 100 different tools. You just need to master these 7. Definitely commit these to memory.
Section 4. Your first practical workflow. Let's look at building a project from scratch. Learning these tools in isolation is great, but let's see how they actually interact. Imagine building a basic table layout. You'd start by grabbing the line tool for the rectangular top, then instantly offset it to create an inner border. Next, drop in a circle for a chair. Use copy to duplicate it consistently around the table and hit move to nudge them into perfect position. Finally, finish up with your trim scissors and erase sledgehammer to clean up the lines. Just like that, you've drafted a professional floor plan component using exactly what we just learned.
Section 5. Pro Habits and Next Steps. How to avoid pitfalls and level up your skills.
Knowing the commands is awesome, but avoiding pitfalls is really what separates a struggling beginner from a confident drafter. Let's energetically run through a quick checklist of common mistakes so you can avoid them. Number 1. Ignoring the command line. Listen, it literally gives you step-by-step instructions for every tool. Read it. Number 2. Not using object snaps. Like we said, eyeballing does not work in AutoCAD. Rely on those endpoints and midpoints. Number 3. Drawing without exact measurements. AutoCAD is a precision drafting tool, not a sketching pad. Exact measurements are strictly non-negotiable. Number 4. Redrawing instead of copying or offsetting. Just don't waste your time. And lastly, not saving your work regularly. We've all lost a file, and let me tell you, it's a painful lesson to learn.
To counter those mistakes, here's your best practices checklist. Start with simple shapes first to build up your confidence. Practice each command separately before combining them into full workflows. Force yourself to use those keyboard shortcuts over the toolbar icons. Yeah, it might feel a bit slow on day one, but it pays off massively in the long run. And above all, prioritize accuracy over speed. Your speed is going to come naturally with practice, but building a professional habit means focusing entirely on precision right from the start. So, you now possess the toolkit: line, circle, trim, offset, move, copy, and erase. The only question left is, what are you going to build first? Don't just stare at the complex interface. Open the software, tap your keyboard, and draw that first line. A massive thank you again to Assignment on Click for powering this explainer and making this core knowledge so accessible. Take these tools, start drafting, and prove to yourself that AutoCAD isn't so intimidating after all. Get out there and keep practicing.